Good morning this year, 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing plenty of clouds out there this morning, mainly some high clouds around, but we will start to see a break in that cloud cover and some mild temperatures as we go through the day today with just a slight breeze, but staying below that wind advisory criteria. If we look at the current surface analysis, starting to see that area of high pressure that was over the eastern part of the country break down as an area of low pressure is tracking across the northern part of the country and through the Great Lakes region. We're just going to see that bring a boundary into the local region, and that's going to be the focal point of seeing a few chances of precip, rain chances moving through the area. Nothing too significant and not a washout, but just a little bit of nuisance rain moving through the area over the weekend, and then we'll see a better chance of some more widespread moderate rain event moving through as we get into the start of next week. If we look at the upper level winds, we're seeing those south-southwesterly winds near the surface becoming more southwesterly to west-southwesterly as we go up through the column, seeing our peak wind of 53 knots at 20,000 feet, and the freezing level today is at 9,400 feet. If we look at our current visible satellite, we can see those mostly cloudy conditions out there. Again, mainly high clouds, and starting to see some of those clouds dissipate a bit as we go through today. We'll see this area of clearer skies start to move into the area, and we'll see some more sunshine that will allow those temperatures to climb up a little higher, well above average for this time of year. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things expect to play out over the next 48 hours. Again, expecting some clouds to continue this morning, but remaining dry. We'll see a slight breeze develop, and then going into the afternoon, we see that break in the cloud covers, and then the cloud starts to build back in as we go through the overnight and into the morning on Saturday. Going through the early morning Saturday, we'll see a very slight chance of maybe a few light sprinkles, maybe a light shower swinging through the region, but not looking too likely, and any precip that does fall will not be too impactful for the start of the day on Saturday. And then we'll see a break in that activity, and then going into the afternoon time frame for Saturday, we'll see a better chance of some scattered showers moving through. Again, not looking to be too strong of showers moving through, just some light showers during the afternoon, not a whole lot in the way of accumulation. And then that moves out as we go into the evening time frame. The boundary starts to push through. We'll see a rise in the winds, becoming slightly breezy later in the day on Saturday and into the first part of the evening. And then going through the overnight, we'll continue with cloudy conditions, and then we pick up another chance of rain moving in as we go in just before sunrise and into the morning on Sunday. This looks overall pretty light, but this will be more widespread in nature with showers moving through the area through the morning time frame, and we should see that start to wrap up as we get into the afternoon. So if we zoom out here and look at the European model, we see those showers still around for first part of the day on Sunday, and then we start to see that moving out of here as we get later in the day and into the evening time frame. We'll start to see some breaks in the cloud cover. Then we see an area of low pressure start to develop along that stalled boundary, starting to lift up into the mid-Atlantic region as we go into the morning time on Monday. Slight differences in the timing here with the global models. European a little bit faster, as you can see, bringing some rain chances in earlier in the day on Monday, but the more significant rain with the European as well as with the GFS moving in during the later part of the day and into the evening. That's when we'll see our best chances of rain. And as you can see, this area of low pressure start to organize a bit better as we go through the overnight, Monday night into Tuesday. So we're going to see that chance of some more moderate to heavier rain showers moving through, and this looks to be more widespread in nature as it pushes through. And as that area of low pressure moves over and moves off the coast, that's when we'll start to see those winds start to ramp up, particularly on the backside of this system as the rain starts to taper off. Most likely by the afternoon on Tuesday, and we'll continue to see breezy conditions around with some cooler air moving in to get into the middle of the work week. As we go through the middle of the week, we'll see periphery of some high pressure over the local area. It's going to keep things mainly quiet, potentially seeing a few bits of energy moving through the upper level flow, but nothing looking too impressive at this time as we go into the end of the week. Things looking mainly dry with mainly just minimal chances of precip at this time. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we'll see green conditions expected over the next 24 hours. And again, starting off with those mostly cloudy conditions, we'll start to see Those high clouds thin out as we get into the afternoon. With some more sun, we'll see the temperatures rising to around 56 degrees for our high, so that's about 10 or so degrees above average for this time of year. We'll see those winds out of the south-southwest at around 8 to 13 knots and peaking around 18 knots for the afternoon. And then going into the evening, we'll start to see those clouds building back in through the overnight, and we'll see high clouds and then some lower and mid-level clouds start to build in, becoming overcast as we get into the Saturday morning time frame. We'll see those winds continue out of the southwest, 6 to 11 to 7 to 12 knots. We'll see those temperatures staying pretty mild with a low around 45 expected early in the evening, and then a slow warming as we go into the start of the day on Saturday. Right now, tides are looking better, with looking about a half a foot to a foot above normal. And looking at the extended forecast here, again, about a 40% chance of seeing those showers moving through during the afternoon on Saturday. Slightly breezy conditions later on, and then as we go on to Sunday, a better chance of rain showers, mainly for the first half of the day, looking at a 60% chance of that. We'll see very warm temperatures on Saturday with a high around 61 degrees, and staying pretty mild for Sunday as well with a high around 53 degrees. And our lows for both days sitting about where we would see our average high at, right in the mid-40s. And as we go into the start of next week, still staying somewhat mild for this time of year with a low around 39 and 38 for Monday and Tuesday mornings. And then we'll see our highs right at or just below 50 degrees for Monday and Tuesday. But that's when we pick up that better chance of rain. Looking at about 70% chance of seeing those rain showers moving through. Again, this would be a more significant rain event with better accumulations moving through the overnight time frame and into Tuesday morning. And then we'll see those winds picking up on the backside of that system as we go through the day on Tuesday. Then going into Wednesday and Thursday, we'll see more seasonable temperatures with highs in the mid to upper 40s. We'll see those lows back down around freezing, but we'll keep us slightly breezy conditions around on the backside of that system through Wednesday and Thursday, but overall looking partly cloudy for both of those days as well. That's going to wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again on Monday at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.